Good evening, welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be talking about an alien abductee victim that's a little sketchy if you ask me. So I recently watched a documentary called Extraordinary, and it was about an alien abductee victim named Stan Romanek. You may have heard his name before. He's spoken at various different venues, he's been on TV, he's written books, and he has documented all of his encounters with aliens. Now, as soon as I saw this documentary, I'm like, I need to make a video about this and talk to you guys about this guy, because some of the evidence that he has is really creepy, and then there's other stuff that it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't really buy that. So Stan Romanek says that his encounter started in 2000, and it started, I believe, while he was driving down the road. He saw a UFO in the sky. He took out his camera or phone at the time, I don't know which one it was, and he recorded what he saw, and I'll put a clip in now, and this is kind of like where everything started for him.
There was an object, and when I saw this object, all these people were looking south, and I looked to see what they were looking at, and this object was hovering above the power lines. I'm thinking, man, that is the weirdest hot air balloon I had ever seen in my life. Well, it turned out not to be a hot air balloon at all. It turned out to be a UFO. In fact, when I got close to it with my van, it started pacing my van.
Now, after this initial encounter, Stan started to have more and more encounters with aliens. He was being abducted regularly. He was having implants put in him. He would have medical issues clear up without any medical intervention by his doctors. So just some odd stuff was happening. Now, you may know this guy by a certain video that he put out. It's now people refer to it as the Boo video, and it's a video that he took in his home, and he says that it is an alien that is peeking into his window, one of them that would frequently come to his house. So he went on Larry King and showed the world this video of what he says is a real alien looking into his home. So I will show you that now.
Keep it rolling there. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. All right. Something all plastered. Oh.
I don't know about you, but the first time I saw that, I believe that video came out in like 2008. And when the first time I saw that video, it really freaked me out. I was like, God, that is just so creepy. I don't know. It just sent chills down my spine. Whether it was faked or whether it was real, it just creeped me out. Now I watch it and I'm kind of like, I don't know. It looks a little fake to me, but I don't know. I do believe in aliens, so maybe it's real. So Stan says he's abducted on a regular basis where they are constantly prodding, probing him, and doing all these different experiments. And he claims that part of the outcomes of these experiments are his own alien hybrid children. He says that he has spoken to them on the phone, and he says that they've even showed up to some of the places that he's been. I'm gonna show you a picture of one of the alleged alien hybrid children that he has. She definitely looks creepy. Her eyes do look bigger and more almond shaped than usual. It's just kind of creepy. The whole human alien hybrid thing, I don't know if I really buy into that. I don't think an alien race would come here just to try and splice our DNA together. I don't know. But it is creepy. Now, some of the phone calls that he has recorded and some of the voicemails that he's gotten from these alien children of his, they're even weirder. And I'll play a clip of it for you now. They don't sound any different than any other children, so I don't know, but listen.
Yeah. Hello? Oh my God.
He hasn't only gotten phone calls from his hybrid children, he's also gotten other phone calls, and I think it was called Starseed. That's what they call him in these phone calls. Like, his alien nickname is Starseed, which I don't know. I think if they were going to come up with a nickname for him, it would be something a little bit more elaborate and out of this world than Starseed. But whatever. There's another really neat video that I saw within this documentary, and it was at a point in time he put cameras up on the side of his house, and this camera shows this light coming, shining directly on the side of his house, and then it looks like that light or something rips down the camera right after he had installed it. I mean, not right after, but that same night. And it's really weird because you see it on, well, through the eyes of the security camera, but then he goes on to claim that the day after his security camera was ripped down by this beam of light, a strange crew came and replaced all the siding just on that side of the house, because where the beam of light had hit, it like cleared or cleaned that siding. I think there's a video clip or at least a picture. I'll put it in now so you can see it.
What's more amazing, the next morning after my abduction experience, I got up, wanted to find out why my video camera no longer worked, and I found this. You can see, if you look, you can see a flat spot at the top because the light, whatever it was over the house, and it hit the gutter there, and it literally cleaned or got rid of all the mold and dirt and dust and everything all the way through the molecular structure of the siding. And it also melted and warped the siding like some kind of bizarre heat.
I don't know. Like I said, he's a little sketchy, and I'll get into why in just well, let's just get into it. Now, the reason I think this guy is kind of fabricating some of these events is because he was asked to come on a television show and take a lie detector test. And when he was asked about the Boo video and if it was a hoax, he did not pass that part of the test. I'm not sure about the rest of the test, but that portion he did not pass. He goes on later to claim that because of a medical condition, that's the reason why he didn't pass the lie detector test. I don't know how that all works, and I don't know if there's truth to that, but I don't know. I feel like lie detector tests are a pretty solid thing, and if you don't pass it, then, you know, whatever. So the other thing that makes him just a little kind of sketchy in my eyes is that he was arrested for possessing and distributing child pornography. That just about says it all. I don't know, I feel like your credibility just goes down the toilet when you get caught with something like that. But, I mean, he could be abducted by aliens and still like children. I don't know. Now, his wife is like his biggest fan base. His wife goes out to say that the child pornography was put there by people that are against him and are trying to frame him and set him up and all this stuff. Like, girl. And there's also another time where he admitted to faking some of his little stunts. There was an interview that he did where I don't know if he was just trying to make it look like odd things were happening or what, but he like hit a pencil or something and it flew behind him on camera, and he was all like, see, oh, weird, what was that? I don't know, did you, like, trying to pass it off as some weird paranormal activity. I have that clip too, so you can see that.
You know, more to the plate in your story that, you know, not all experiences have.
I don't know what the hell that was.
So overall, I don't know if this guy has any credibility behind him or not. There is an entire documentary on him called Extraordinary. You guys should definitely check it out. There are some things in there that genuinely creeped me out, and there are some things where I was just like, I don't think so. Either way, if what he's saying is true, then he has documented hundreds of different encounters between phone calls and abductions and UFO sightings and implants, just everything. Since that first encounter, he has kept a written document of every time something has happened to him, and it's just crazy how much has happened to him. So take what you want, leave the rest. Like I said, I'm not forcing you to believe anything. I'm just kind of saying what this guy is saying happened to him. I would like I said before, I like to see the good in people, and I'd rather hope that he's telling the truth about this stuff rather than him lying about it, because What do you guys think after seeing all the footage and stuff? Do you think he's telling the truth? Do you think he's had these encounters with aliens like he said? Or do you think he's just a fraud? Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I do paranormal videos on Wednesday and Friday, and then on Sunday I do a vlog. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on Friday.